What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I appreciate y'all coming as always. And my mirrors, they're still dirty. I've cleaned them, but they're dirty again because I ride like literally every day. I ride this bike to and from work. I ride it basically everywhere. So, and I'm not gonna wash my bike every single day. It's just not gonna happen. I love my bike. I enjoy my bike. It's probably, I would have to say, it's been the best bike I've ever had. But as I said, I'm not going to wash it every day. Anyway, moving forward to the actual point of this video, your riding friends. Your riding friends. Alright, so this is something that I seen come up, and I think it was on Facebook. It was either Facebook or TikTok, one of the two. I think, you know what? It was TikTok. So, and it was a post from somebody that I follow. I can't remember off the top of my head who it was right off the top, but it literally brought something to mind that is so true. Be careful who you choose to have as your riding friends. Now, I will say you should always be striving to better yourself as a rider every day, but if you have if you have people who are advanced riders, right, and they're able to ride in a manner that you're not comfortable with, and all you catch is grief because you can't keep up, those are not your riding people. 100%. Now, if you've got people who are pushing you within your limits to grow as a rider, those are your people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learning new things. Riding, I mean, because as riders, especially the sport bike side of the world, you know, because they're sport bikes. They're meant to go fast, right? And like, for example, this bike, you know, it'll go around turns real fast. It's the way that's how they're made. They're made to go in straight lines real fast. For example, this bike, if you give this thing the beans, the front wheel will come up. And if you don't learn how to control that, then you could end up in a position you don't want to be in, tossing and turning down the road. But anyway, not only that, like, I think there's a shared responsibility in this, right? If you're not comfortable riding with a group of people who you know like to ride fast, right, and that group of people are giving you grief because you're not keeping up, one, those aren't your people. Two, if those people are cool, right, and you're pushing yourself beyond what you're comfortable pushing yourself at, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're going to end up in a position you don't want to be in. And on a motorcycle, that can happen very quickly. And the best thing to do is ride within your limits, right? Get get the destination from whoever's leading the ride or whatever, somebody in the ride that knows what's going on. Get the address to the destination, right? Put it in your GPS. Meet them there. Let them go ride their ride, and then you ride your ride. Everybody gets to have fun. Now, I'm gonna say this: the real ones, they're not gonna leave you behind. They might play, but they're not gonna leave you behind. It's like me and my buddies, we do it all the time. And I'm not gonna take off and just absolutely leave the group. Never gonna happen. And everybody that rides in our group, it's all the same thing. Nobody leaves anybody behind. So that's the way it is, man. If you anyway, if you don't, like, just be sure that you're taking the time to pick and choose who your riding people are. Your riding people, should be influencing you to push yourself to grow. But they shouldn't be influencing you to basically put you outside of your comfort zone to the point where Mustang wanting to play. I'm just trying to get to work. Anyway, you don't want none of this. I'm already late, so not today, homie. Anyway, you don't want to put yourself, right? Because this is really what it's all about. Self-preservation, right? That's a V6 anyway. I just heard his motor. I was wondering why I couldn't hear him the whole time. I don't know why my nose is running. Anyway, do your due diligence. If you know that you don't have the experience that everybody else is riding at, get the address, meet them there. Let them do their thing. Let them go have their fun. But I will say this much: the real ones, they may go play, they may play during the ride, but they gonna stay with you, right? They also gonna try to push you, but they're not gonna try to push you outside of your comfort zone too much anyway, right? They want to see you grow as a rider. That way all of y'all can go play at together. But they understand that not everybody grows and not everybody learns at the same speeds. So take your time. Ultimately, just do your thing and don't let nobody influence you to do stuff that's gonna put you outside of your comfort zone, like in a serious note, because it's your life. You have control of your bike, so anything that you do on your bike, whether it's influenced by somebody else or not, that 100% is in your hands. So if you end up doing something stupid, that's your fault. It's not your buddy's fault. It's your fault because you allowed them to peer pressure you into doing some stupid shit. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind whenever when you go to pull back on that throttle, or try to start learning wheelies and stuff like that. Like those are all things that you got to learn yourself. Nobody can do it for you, and you consciously have to make the decision to pull back on that throttle in order to do any and everything that you're doing. So accept that responsibility in the end. I'm not saying that the influence wasn't there. I'm just saying the responsibility still lies on you in your actions. So keep that part in mind. Anyway, that's enough for me. As y'all know, this is my beautiful ZX10R. I'm still learning how to ride this thing. I'll be the one to say I don't think I'll ever stop learning how to ride this thing. I love this bike though. Anyway, y'all take care. That's it for me. We'll see y'all in the next one.